one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of John. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
Looking to chuck it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down at the 47. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Wolverines will have first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Morgan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Well, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again. Because this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Great cut there. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line, and it's Jackson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And Coach likes to send out the field goal here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Throws to the tight end. That is broken up and incomplete. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the
swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Incompletion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The throw. It's Sayan. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Hart over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down play for this offense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed.
He's got it, and that's for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Grabbed up a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but it's good work by the return team. He found the lane as his drive's going to start with decent field position. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Sand. Screen to the wide receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He breaks free. He's got the 1st and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
2nd down after that completion. Toss play to the outside. It's a hard running there for the tackle. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense has got it.
Well, just a great job by this defense, flying with the football and creating this turnover. The snow right now is a problem for this offense. You can see they're almost being too conservative and taking few chances, which allows this defense to play much more aggressively.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the mark and still got it. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. We'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Klein. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. Looking to throw it again. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? The Wolverines are going to keep this drive moving. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
No problem on the snowy field. PAT is good. The return begins in. That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. To throw, it's Saying. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The back's got it. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back, it's Saying. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to move it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They're going to run it. He gets loose. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
This shrinks the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
A nice RPO there by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
The gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So 2 losses in a row. It's in a tough spot, third and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner cradles the football, a fair catch in this tough weather. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? The defense all over. They stop right at the line. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. He's on for his 5th one of the day now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as it gets on the run. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Gets the first and still running. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display for a whole bunch of guys getting involved. Catching passes, that's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover.
And they will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines are beginning to build a lead. Pull away here.
I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. He's got it on a crossing route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd down. Option look. It's Saying. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Send the back in motion. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Defensive timeout taken here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds after a big gain. This offense could have used a lot more plays like that earlier in the game. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Pass rush closing in. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here they come on 4th and long, trying to cut into this lead and overcome the sack they gave up earlier. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling.